What up, meatbags? Deanbot the Machine Bot here. Welcome back to Let's Play Medieval. So we're returning to the hill here so that we can finally collect the chalice. So we're gonna go back through and we're gonna take care of all the zombies that respawned here. There we go. So now we got everyone over on this side. We'll go clear out over on this side. And then we can smash open that hidden area behind the boulder. And as you can see, whenever you replay a level, everything respawns to exactly the way it was. Makes it real convenient to be able to come back and collect certain coins, or even to get certain items to power up your character again. There we go. Re-equip the sword and let's go.
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the naughty old hags lived here once. Unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons. They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
So yes, witches are still very much a thing in this timeline as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean they were harbingers of evil or foul witchcraft. Okay. Trying to remember here if I need to smash this or not. Let's give it a try. And indeed, smashing is always the answer. I'll be back to that doorway once I explore this one. It seems like I gotta put something here. So alright, we'll go back to behind the bookcase. Here we go. I get it.
A guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts. A witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer help to the questing adventurer, yet they are a reclusive people and have to be summoned by the aid of mystic charms or talismans. Let it be known that help from a witch is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request of the adventurer before any such help is given. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quiet territory.
No.
Any signs of previous witch activity in an area is a good indication that a witch can be called upon.
Not to mention that they're not the best looking things on the planet. There we go. Nah, come on, don't be that guy. There we go. Now these zombies are a little more difficult to deal with. They bull rush you. Whew. That was close. Witch talisman. So now we have a way to get into contact with a witch. There's the chalice. Recharge my shield. But only where there's been activity of witchcraft. So that can be a pretty broad statement, considering certain areas still don't really allow you to use it. Now you would think there would be a coven right here, but there isn't. So it's one of those things where you gotta find the just right location to utilize it. Anyways, that should take care of everything here. And we've got the chalice. So that means it's time to return up to the top of the hill. Because you can't go backwards to progress. I think you can only move forward. And since this is where the level started, we can't just exit right out of there, call it good. You also can't just go into your menu and escape to the map. Do it like a man. Do it like a real boy. I'm gonna wait a second here. Alright, let's get to it. Ooh. Well, that's just wrong. There we go. Well, that was lucky. There we are.
We have failed the master. We give
Whew.
our lives.
And yep, these came back. You just get up here and watch them die. Make sure we recover all our health and get the rest of our goodies. And then we'll move back to the Hall of Heroes. Whew. So yeah, that's pretty much all it's really about, is just making sure you keep going through and collecting your proper items. Make sure we're collecting everything we need to collect. Listen to these gargoyles talk their shit.
Shopping mall. Bargain hunters should check out the ground floor. Well-to-do shoppers should check out the upper floor. That's where it's at.
And that's where I hope to get very soon. Another application. Now let's look around and see. Ah, this guy over here is wanting to talk to us.
Ah, Fortescue. What's this I hear about that archcad Zarok still being alive? Thought you killed the fella.
Well, not really.
Never mind, you old warhorse. Better show him what's what, eh? I expect Johnny's zombies a bit more of a handful than you remember. How are you doing for weapons?
I've got a sword and a lot of throwing stuff.
Here, take my warhammer.
Gladly.
Smash anything and it won't fall apart like a club. I only ever get to use it cracking walnuts around this place. Nonsense, Fortescue. I won't take no for an answer. Knock a few heads for old Spaniard Iron Cure, eh?
I'll gladly take your giant hammer of smashing. Thank you, sir. Yes. The hammer does exactly what the club does, but you get more impact. And as he said, it won't ever fall apart on you. The hammer is indeed good stuff. Alright, back to level select. We are returning to the graveyard. Here we go. Here we are. Return to the graveyard. Enter. So, as of now, we have already smashed through the stained glass demon. Now let us see if something awaits us on the other side of Skull Gate. Try to ambush me, will you? This part's always difficult to time. Oh, but I did it. Yeah. There we go. So many secrets.
Who's a clever skeleton, then? Remember that there are many more secret areas like this throughout the land of Gallowmere, some offering more than just treasure.
So yeah, it's all just about the awareness of the area around you, and you can easily find the secrets. I am going to try to find as many of them as I can through our little adventure here. Hopefully I find enough to pique enough of your interest. Ah, you charging douche. Into the water with you. Alright. So this one takes a lot more soul power to gain the chalice. But then again, there are a lot more enemies. There we go. So each level is completely random in how many souls you have to gather. But eventually you'll get it all down pat, and it'll be very easy to follow. Nah. Alright. I did see a hand run through here. Nice. Now the hands do not offer souls, because they aren't technically living things, they are just hands. There we go. Give me some Healy juice. Take down a few more zombonis. You just gotta wait for those dudes to fall over. So you want to try to dodge the initial attack they throw against you, and after that, that's when it gets fun. Now we got the silver shield. Silver shield's, as you can see, much more durable than the copper shield, and looks way cooler. There we go. Take these guys down. Alright, so naturally we're already right here at the gate, but I don't think I'm gonna go through yet. I want to find that chalice before we go. Man, both of them hit me with their charge. I got caught standing there like a dummy. So let's double back and see if we can't locate the Chalice of Souls. Now, there was a geyser there, so what I'm going to try to do is very carefully walk along this edge here. There we go. Booyah! Give me that Healy good. That's better. It seems I can't get through this area. Perhaps there's another way around. Not really. You dropped down here over through this side last time, and it doesn't look like you can get back up that way. So there's got to be another route you can take somewhere. Wonder if there's more than just that healing fountain over here. No, that seems to be all there is to it. Wonder, am I overlooking anything? Perhaps not. Maybe there's more to the gate here after we open it. Let's find out. All else fails, we can always replay the level to try to obtain the things that we missed. Well, this area looks rather expansive. Some dogs, huh? Poor dogs. I actually feel a little bad for having to kill them. I mean, I know it's them or me in this scenario, but that doesn't make me feel good about it. Oh, I see. That's on the other side of the gate. Well, there must be a way up there, then. And that's definitely not gonna work. Just sink like a stone. Slowly collect this here, as we do not wish to drown. Okay. So it looks like below us is definitely the way we need to go. So we can create a bridge to get out of this area by crossing over to deep water. Ah, here's a book.
Want to be faster on your feet? Want to be able to bash down walls by charging into them? All you have to do is defeat the evil guardians of the graveyard and gain this new ability. You will never know why you left the grave without it.
So I guess we're coming up on a boss fight that'll give us a nifty new skill. Grab these coins and yeah, why not? We'll heal up. Ah, well, the chalice is going to be right here. Not much of a hidden thing, was it? Well, let's take a trip. That was close. That could have hurt a lot more than it did. There we are. Oopsie daisy! Oh, here we go. Yep, one of the blocks that'll act as my bridge. Excellent. Make sure there aren't any more up here. Hey, Healy juice. I like Healy juice. That seems to be all that's on this side. So let's go to the other side. There we are, over here. And blammo, got the chalice. I kept swinging my sword over him without hitting him. There we go. There, take those guys out. Let's move these blocks into position. Nice. There we go. More Healy juice right here. Lovely. And some coins. I'll always take coins. Make sure you jump over that little gap. You will fall into it. It is not pretty. There we are. Gonna get a little bit of platforming in here. Let's see. Go ahead and give me some more of those. Eat up, greedy. There we are. Let's see. Stairs right here. And now we at least have an opportunity to be able to pass the dangerous terrain that is deep water. A little bit of platforming here. There we go. I did it, and I didn't even fall in. Now then, let's see these big bad guardians. Ooh. Big bad guardians indeed. Time for a boss fight. Yeah, pretty much. Can't really hit him, huh? Oh, that's when they're vulnerable. You have to try to catch them right after the attack. There, that works. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's getting rough. Ow. Looks like he's permanently out now. There we go. There's the dash. As you're moving, you tap your block and you bull rush. It's actually a pretty handy ability. Both gates are unlocked. I'll get my health recovery right here. Excellent.
All has changed outside the necropolis.
I believe it.
This way, paths go that way. Nasty, painful death waits round every turn and over every hill.
I believe it.
Bon voyage.
He's so informative, isn't he? Back to the Hole of Heroes. Let's see if the big blacksmith looking dude's got something new for me. Maybe he'll give me another life bottle or something. Oh, no witty remarks from the peanut gallery this time.
Bravo, Fortis here. Some of the other chaps waited Zarok would be using your ribcage as a toast rack for now. But I knew you'd pull through. Here,
Hey, the night is still young.
something here I can give you. Could help the old quest. You want it?
Yeah, I'll take it. Woo, money. I will definitely take more cash. Thank you, blacksmithy. Back up we go. Alright, the cemetery is completely clear, and this is where things get interesting. We now have two different choices to go for here. The Pumpkin Patch or the Scarecrow Valley. And we are going to go ahead and take the path of the Pumpkin Patch first. The Enchanted Earth. Either way, they are both a lot more difficult than the area previously approached. Now, before we can get to the pumpkin patch, we need to cross the enchanted earth here. A place where a great hero once sealed away many souls. Yeah, that was a little creepy. And yes, you can kill the toads. They don't really add to your chalice, but they can be a nuisance if not dealt with. There we go. Okay. Spitting toads. You and your nasty gunk. It does look like some witches interact in this area too. And the plants here are devastating, to say the least. Let's go ahead and get a ranged weapon equipped. There. And a book.
There used to be a coven of witches in the caves beneath Cemetery Hill. The whole forest never smelled the same scent.
Even the gargoyle said something about the smell. So let's drop the talisman here, and we get to meet a witch.
Who has summoned the witch of the forest? Oh, it is you, Sir Fortescue. Forgive me, my lord. I have never met a real hero. Forgive me, just an old lady's little joke.
Yeah, you and everyone else
Glad
has.
to see you, Sir Fortescue. I need 7 pieces of amber that are hidden in the ants' nest. Bring them to me, and I can grant you a special reward. I will only offer you this quest this once. Are you willing to give it a try?
Of course I will.
Sorry, didn't I mention I'd have to shrink you to the size of an insect? Now hurry back.
Well, I'm miniature now. And now we must find 7 pieces of amber. And now we are in an anthill. Makes you wonder what a gargoyle's doing down here.
Run, little man. If the master found it now, he would crush it like a bag. Hark! We can hear the soldier ants approaching. Onward and meet your tiny nemesis.
Friggin' ants. Fine. Go ahead and re-equip the hammer here. Because this hammer will come in pretty handy in here. So that one we had to open. So let's stick with the path we didn't have to open first. Oh goody, a club.
This magic portal was crafted by the fairies. It appears to have been created to prevent something escaping from the tunnels below.
Interesting. So we can't go through here yet. Alright then, we'll go back to that area I smashed open.
Thank you for releasing me, sir. My
That's a fairy.
Wish only to live our lives in blissful harmony with nature.
Oh, Lord.
Alas, the wicked Egg Queen has many of us in prison. Rescue my people, Mr. Fortescue, and you will be richly rewarded.
So it's a quest within a quest to save the fairies, huh? And doing it could merit me yet another reward. We'll see what we can do. Now granted, since his seal over here was done by the fairies, I wonder if that means he'll grant me access. There we go.
Here we are. I shall open the entrance for you.
That's the worst looking fairy I've ever seen.
Are my friends. They will light your way through the darkness below.
Alright then. Let's see. That's an ant. Just smushed it flat with the hammer. Those are grubs, maggots, larvae. Okay, can't go that way. Lots of different paths to take here. So how about we smash this first? Free the fairy. You think your boulders can stop me? Well, ants do a good job. Whew. Ah, that's one of the pieces of amber I need. That's one. Alright. We'll try to stick with this path for now, and we'll come back to the other ones later. So we try not to get lost in the labyrinth down here. Alright. There we go, and another fairy is free. Excellent. I'm glad they're just around me as those little fireflies, because if they were what they were all the time, I would be entirely distracted. Another piece of amber. Excellent. So we have to try to find all the amber and all the fairies. Let's see. Usually I follow the rule of left, so that's what we'll do. Some more amber. Beautiful. There, fully healed. Another piece of amber. I'm on a roll. That's a health vial down there. We'll go back for that later. Okay, I think this is where I came from. So this was the first path I took, because that led me down here to the first ferry, if I'm not mistaken. Damned bug. And this was what was down here. Completely obliterated that ant. Because I was up here. And I remember looking down here at one point. So let's try this path. This is where it starts to get difficult down here, because I've been to most of it, but there's just those few parts I haven't been to yet, and I have to go and find them so I can get the rest of the fairies and the rest of the amber. And it becomes very easy to get turned around. So hopefully it won't take me too terribly long to find everything. Let's see. Feels like I've been here before. Because, yeah, I smashed this open, and I saw this, and that's when I decided to go that way, so let's go this way. But does this also look familiar? Ah, crap. See, it just happened. I just got turned around. That didn't take long. Yeah, because there's that healing well. Man, I hate being lost in here. There's another amber. There's another fairy. Excellent. Found half the fairies. Okay, only one more amber to go. And there it is. Sweet. All that's left now is to find the last of the fairies. Okay, pretty sure I came from this way, because all the other entries are blocked up, which I think is just this one. Yes, excellent. Okay. Smash through this. We'll start with left. When in doubt, rule of left. There's another one. 2 remain. That should be one right there. 1 remains. I've almost got enough to unlock the chalice. So it looks like these bugs are worth something to the chalice after all, unless it's the fairies. Maybe the fairies reward me with the chalice if I can find all of them. Don't think I don't see you up there. I don't remember from whence way I came in here. Ah, right, yes, this is the way back up. This I recognize. So did I see everything I could possibly see in here? I am kind of moving randomly at this point. So easy to get ass backwards in here. Curious. I think that's the same healing fountain that I kept bumping into. How did I just randomly run into this again? Even more curious. Okay. That's right. I squished you for the money. That happened. Go back down to the left here. Make sure there's nothing I missed in here. This level always takes me a while because it's so difficult to determine where I'm going. So anybody who's watching this playthrough trying to figure it out for yourselves, I deeply apologize for the confusion I undoubtedly caused you. Here we go. We are. That's all 6. Let's see.
If you are brave enough to go beyond this point, you'll enter the chamber of the dreaded Queen Ant.
The Queen Ant. Let's see, do I need to stock on anything? Nah, I'm pretty good there, so. Kia! Bring it on, Ant Queen! Oh. So squishy. So ripply. So disgusting. Why, Queen, what big eyes and mandibles you have. Yeah, that looks like trouble. Looks like we're gonna need to also equip my crossbow. There we go. Bring it on. Whoops. Gotta try your best to avoid the falling debris there. A simple yet destructive boss. Oh, this isn't looking good. I'm getting thrashed. Oh, I'm getting hammered. There we go. Going a little risky with it by just focusing on her, but it was close enough.
Free all the fairy people from the clutches of the filthy and scum. As a reward, I can grant you passage to the Hall of Heroes.
I'll gladly take it.
Myself, but I've heard they got a free bar.
It's news to me. Yeah. That's what's up. Kicked your aunt ass.
Bless me, if it isn't Daniel, Lord of the Ants. Cast it, and I'll remove the shriek spell.
Yeah, you get on it. Now, what's my reward?
Lovely, lovely Amber. Here you are tonight. A wart-covered and cabbage-smelling old crone I may be, but I always keep my promises. I grant you my reward.
Well, alright. And I guess that merits a quick trip to the Hall of Heroes. She give me meat? She did. She gave me meat. Chicken drumsticks. I'm not sure what the advantage to chicken drumsticks is, but I'll stick with it. Now we get to talk to the yonder feller over here.
Fortescue,
Mighty nice broadsword you got there.
Sparrow Magnet,
Oh,
what
jeez.
are you doing back here? What? Call me Mr. Woden the Mighty. How I pity the people of Gallowmere, that their fate should once again be in the hands of a chump like you.
Hey.
Still, I suppose it's not fair to take it out on them.
Or me.
Take
Come on,
my
man.
sword, and do try not to stab yourself in the foot.
I will
You know,
gladly do that.
I've always had my doubts about you, Fortescue. You're just not carved from hero material.
That's right, I will. That's a beautiful broadsword, man. This broadsword does carry with it some magical properties that you can recharge over time. The downside is it can't hold that magical charge. It constantly drains. In either case, even without the enchantment, it is still an upgraded sword. Alright. From there, we make our way back to the forest here. This time we don't have to do anything for the crony old bat. Giving me a pile of chicken drumsticks doesn't seem like much of a reward, but a throwing weapon is still a throwing weapon all the same. Let's get it. So as you can see, a great deal more damage is dealt with this sword. Now, if you ever wanted to, you can indeed come back, but since we already helped this witch, there shouldn't be any need to really interact with her anymore. Ow. Bloody frogs. As you can see, even after the charge of the blade wears off, it still packs a mighty punch. Money.
Like a giant magpie, the dragon bird sits upon its hoard of stolen treasures. High above the trees, you will find a nest. Oh, those eggs are worth their weight in gold.
I would believe that, actually. Well, unfortunately, it looks like that's all the time I have for this episode. I'm going to have to call it right here. Thank you all so much for watching it. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far and reliving a lot of my childhood memories in this game. Oh, the nostalgia is real, my friends. Like what you're seeing so far, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Later, meatbags!